I thought Endicott came out with a great game plan. They clearly wanted to push their tempo to the pin and use hands, which I thought they did a really good job of. I mean, you can see in set 4 they hit 436, so that was pretty impressive. I thought our team did a good job of just kind of matching that, really emotionally and mentally being tough and kind of digging into the game plan and just kind of executing what we wanted. So overall, real happy to get a win over a very good team.
Questions?
All right, I'll start with you, Kayleigh. Can you just talk about, you won the first set, they come back, make it 1-1. What was the message in your huddle going into that third set?
Going into the third set, we really pushed home opportunity to respond, to take what they had given back to us in that second set and to use it as fire and to take back that momentum going into the third set.
And Lauren, you had the match-clinching kill there in the fourth set. Just talk to me about how that felt.
It felt great to be able to end the match on a good swing. I know partway through the match we had to adjust how I was swinging, and we were able to make that change, and it really showed that Marnay can put the ball where it needs to go.
And just talk about that set overall. It was back and forth, the fourth set. You guys would go up 1, they would come back and tie it up. Just talk about the mental strength that took you guys to pull that one out.
Yeah, I think at this point in the season, you expect that everyone's going to battle. We've said all year that we need to embrace that battle and really just not have too many highs and too many lows. It's just kind of, we just need to be consistent and really just believing that, okay, well, they just put that ball down, it's not the end of the world, and really just focusing on that one point that you have ahead of you because you can't do anything about the point before, and we can't get ahead of ourselves. So I thought we did a really good job of that, especially when it was 22-22, or we were down 1 or what have you. We just kind of battled in those moments, which was great.
Kayleigh, an advantage to play the first match of the 4-match day today, and then what's the plan for going into tomorrow for the team?
Going into tomorrow, it's all about bringing Springfield College volleyball to the court no matter who we see on the other side. It's about playing our game, and whoever steps on the other side better be ready for Springfield College to come and be the aggressor and come at them fighting.
Lauren, how would you define Springfield volleyball?
Springfield's all about trusting the person next to you and knowing that they're going to do your job. Each person brings something different to the court, and embracing what you bring and having confidence in what you do.
Kayleigh took that big swing in that fourth set that kind of swung the momentum. For you last year, taking big swings in the national tournament, how comfortable did you feel in that spot to be able to deliver for your team today?
I have the support of all my teammates, and that's really how I can be that confident, is I know that I've got people behind me that should it not go that way, that they'll pick me back up and they'll do something with the next one to have my back. And that's really, without that, I wouldn't be able to play the way that I play. And so it's having those other 5 girls behind me and those other, quick math, 12 girls on the bench that have my back at all times.
Coach, just talk about the strategy in that fourth set. Both teams really efficient offensively. Just kind of your approach in that set, knowing that both teams were able to put the ball away.
They were passing really well, so we knew they were going to be in system. So we really wanted to focus on our blocking, having good eyes. I think for us offensively, we just said, we're passing the ball well too. We need to get some crosses happening, and you saw that. Jen Donnelly probably took a couple swings out of the middle and had some kills, on that swing. So I thought that was really important. And ultimately, we really wanted to attack their setters so that they only had one option. Ultimately, just battle and expect good things.
And Coach, in a game of this magnitude, how important was it to get that first set under your belt to take an early 1-0 lead?
Yeah, obviously that's important. I think we believe, we've lost the first set and other, throughout this season, and we're able to come back. But I think just gaining that momentum is really important. So we were pleased with our performance in the first set for sure.
Lauren, you guys have played 11 matches against teams that are in this national tournament this year. Just talk about how that's prepared you to compete in these moments.
I think it does give us a level of confidence. There are teams that we have played before, but every team's going to bring something new to this tournament. So even if you played them before, everyone's going, it's do or die right now. So it is nice to be more familiar with the team, but at the same time, they're going to bring everything they got. So we got to do the same.
Coach, just to follow up on familiarity with the team, you'll play someone tomorrow that you played 2 months ago, early on the season in either Framingham State or MIT. Just your expectations heading into a big regional semifinal match tomorrow.
We just expect anyone, whether it's MIT or whether it's Framingham State, just to battle. I think they each have their strengths, but also that we haven't seen them for a while. We saw MIT in September. We saw Framingham State, I believe, in September, or maybe a little bit earlier or later in October. But I just expect that no matter what team we see is really going to come out and kind of be aggressive and try and play their style, and we're just going to have to battle every point.